My haters won't always be nameless, give them no clout, I give them no power. Creators of different age, and sooner than later, what will be ours? I keep an eye out for the numbers, to stay in contact, synchronization. To infinity, even beyond it, I am a god and no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not come for the people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Ain't no problem, the number, equation, present, loaded, observation. I'm not new hit, reborn, creation. Come and find me, sending location. Shawty got no plans for the night. Let's fly to Miami, yeah. Get high from an Airbnb, and she said, if you ever met my family, they love you. I know it's not true, but the motherfuckers, I got you, it's all good. Tell them that they all should. Suck a dick, fucking bitch. Yeah. If you ain't got no plans for the night, right. Let's fly to Miami, yeah. Get high from an Airbnb, and he said, if you ever met my family, they love you. I know it's not true. Talk about it, cause I got you, it's so good. Tell them that they all should. Suck a dick, fucking bitch. Yeah, she a little beast from out the Middle East. Let's hit up Italy and pop a little E. I love her literally. She take a hit of tree. She bring a few friends. I wanna hit all three, but she my best friend. And nothing less than we both freaks, so nothing is out of question. We love to ride round. Look at the West End. She got me tied down. No BDSM. So get an OnlyFans and I'll be your only fan. I think you're bad as fuck, even when we're holding hands. Pussy so good, I think I found the holy land. It's still quarantine, so can I be your only plans? Let's have a movie day, avoid the UV rays. You want a tiny house, a couple bouliers. She wanna move away to the Caribbean. I said, okay, that's fine. Everything's alright. No sleeping, never plays all night. No eating, only takes small bites. No speaking, keep my jaw locked tight. Mama asking everything alright. I smile, everything's alright. I promise everything's alright. Everything's alright. Little fun. Things alright. It's okay. Things alright. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Everything's alright. Yeah. Payback is a motherfucker. Karma is a goddess, baby. I've tried and I've tried, I don't think I can do it. Only thing on my side is my mama and music, and I know that she gon' cry, maybe never get through it. But I don't wanna be alive and nothing's telling me prove it. Bullies telling me do it, he just think that I'm stupid. My nightmares turn to dreams, they get more lucid and lucid. Feel like a waste of a human, my friends find it amusing, so I just hope they get a letter. When I'm about to go through it, open the drawer and I find a box cutter and slide it down my wrist and let the blood run and spill off the sides. I scream and I cry, cause yes it hurts to die, but I can slowly feel the pain make its way out my mind. I'm sorry that I wasn't good enough for you guys, it's strong enough to fight the pain. So since I've been meditating from a distance, I've been moving slow. You're my one weakness when around you, lose my self-control. Can we revisit this when I get sober? Feelings all that I had was over. Not me being wasted and open. It's not my decision, I fight. Submission, I try to act like I'm flawless. We both know that's nonsense. God is my keeper and my shade. The Lord is my shield. Yes, it is. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I believe it. It is well with me. I believe what the world says to me. It is well. It is well with me. It is well. promise in His word. He has made a way. I believe what His word says to me. It is well. He put food on my table, clothes on my back, shelter over me. Lord, I am thankful for taking care of me. We was coming through the door like that. Hold on, wait. Yeah, me. I bring bros. You heard? I am talking. Give me room, give me room. If he don't believe, he don't. Faith without walking. In the spirit on the move. Yo, miracle, miracle. Yo, more than money, endorsement, sonny. What was the light? It's awesome for me. 99 had a Walkman on me. I was only 5, but God had way bigger thoughts for me. Got my game right for the gospel in the form of an arrow. Know what the aim like, but came right. Bear false witness on the wicked. Tell the innocent what they did really ain't right. Oh, God gon' get them. Hell got a prison, hope the bars don't hit them. A live dog better than a dead lion. Pick a side while I'm breathing. Your body don't miss him. How they gon' hit him? With a philosophy from the world that tell you we all God. But that's all ours. Seeing that's how the world in the prison. You about to crash out like a ball car. We can have church in the courtyard. All ball teams work, so I be on guard. If I don't bear fruit, I be torn off. And the fruit got to do with the spirit. Every day see a new birth. Who the beginning? Who the end? Who the reason why you get to be living? Who the reason why you found peace in opposition? Who the reason why I'm in this position? The Son of God got me in this all. Oh, give me room, give me room. If he don't believe, he don't. Faith without walking. In the spirit on the move. Miracle, miracle. Yo, probably with top 5 on the rock box for my old ways in the pine box. Steven in one box. Last of a dying breed it in the iron weed. If I lie, God can strike me dead right now. Saturday, the day of the enchanted, influential individualism, strength, and courage. In my devotion, your meditation, Gemini, happy birthday. You got me feeling awesome today on your birthday. Let's see. I am heading over to read your personality report part 2 for June 8th. People born on June 8th are Geminis, an air sign that some say have the following personality traits of being social and curious. Geminis born on June 8th are survivors with considerably more emotional stamina than the typical Gemini. No matter how many times they suffer setbacks or disappointments, they come back and start again. They are hard workers who put their whole heart and soul into everything they do. Give me something to make you feel good, baby. June 8th birthday horoscope shows that Geminis are soldiers when it comes to handling life's ups and downs. You are more reliant
than others. Born under the same zodiac sign do. You are one tough nut to crack. Mm. You are knocked down, but you get up again like a trooper. This Gemini is an enterprising person, and you generally will put everything into completing a task. The Geminis born on this day of June 8th are top notch recruiters. People are drawn to you with their dramatics. This makes you a bit curious about them as you love a challenge. You have a good sense of humor and a talkative person you are. People like talking to you because you are not judgmental, but rather you are reliable, helpful, and resourceful. When you are not your usual cheerful self, you can be rude. According to the June 8th Zodiac personality traits, Gemini will say what they are thinking. Sometimes the mouth speaks without forethought, and you can end up in trouble because of it. However, you do have good verbal skills amongst other talents. A June 8th Gemini birthday who is in love would sadly experience many different appointments. Perhaps talking about your and your partner's expectations will put an end to this. As far as having friends, they will be few but close. Generally, these friendships and relationships, when you do settle down, will last a lifetime. A partner who is kind and puts you first will comfort this Gemini. Typically, have you have to analyze everything without any consideration for feelings. This quality can work against you as you find it difficult to keep a partner emotionally satisfied. It is suggested that Geminis born on June 8th work a lot. Your partner may find it necessary to distract you from time to time. According to the June 8th horoscope, you may feel that body language is an indication of how people is feeling. You understand this and can communicate with your partner without saying a word. Relaxing is not easy for you to do, but you would rather benefit from a candlelight dinner. Little time got the beat to make your booty go. For a Gemini, one who becomes the significant other is loyal and intensely affectionate.
Spend my life being that color. You agree with me when I saw you getting dirt in my eye. My baby, don't matter if you're black or white. My baby, don't matter if you're black or white. Be my brother, it don't matter if you're black or white.
Thank you, Michael. As per the June 8th horoscope profile, you are a positive individual and clever when it comes to managing money and making it. You're, without a doubt, a smart and bright Gemini. Your occupation of choice is an important discussion. You need to fulfill your need to be challenged and will leave you feeling good about yourself. This working environment should be a harmonious one. Usually, you are in position of management where you are proficient and inspiring to others. Most of you born on this day have a lavish lifestyle, which this will increase your energy level. Gemini, you should eat high protein. Some of you can be lazy or lethargic individuals who do not like to exercise, but this is not a solution if you wish to lead a healthy lifestyle. However, you may need to look into some form of physical activity after work. This could help you keep your trim. In addition to a new diet plan, you could perhaps cook a nutritious organic dish that your friends told you about. The Gemini's birthday analysis for June 8th shows that you love a challenge. You have a good sense of humor and can communicate with anyone. Generally, when you make friends, these friendships will last a long time as well as when you settle on a partner. So those born today are Geminis who are a desire for a long-term relationship filled with harmony. However, you stay busy, but you do not take time to take care of your health. You could do it for an internal makeover, including your protein in your diet to give you more stamina. So happy birthday, Gemini. June 8th, Geminis are a Gemini who is an enterprising person who would make an excellent recruiter. People are attracted to you. Your birth date characteristic predicts you are a chatterbox with a good sense of humor. I like my fellow air signs. Let's see, what do we have here? The famous people and celebrities born on June 8th. Joan Rivers, Barbara Bush, Nancy Sinatra, Keating Ivory Wayans, and Kanye West. Happy birthday, my goodness. Let's go hear some Kanye West.
Come true, and I wonder if you know what it means, and I wonder if you know what it means, and I wonder. And I'm back on my grind. A psychic read my lifeline, told me in my lifetime my name will help light up the Chicago skyline, and that's why I'm 7 o'clock, that's prime time. And been a watch guy calling from the hotlines. Why you keep giving me hotlines? I'm a star, how could I not shine? How many ladies in the house? How many ladies in the house without a spouse? Something in your blouse got me feeling so aroused. What you about? On that independent shit. Traded all for a husband and some kids. You ever wonder what it all really means? You wonder if you ever find your dreams?
he started some shit. He's supposed to have strength. That was a weak move. So happy birthday, Kanye West, and all the Geminis out there today. Past, future, as above, so below. Honors. This day that year, June 8th in history, 1624, Peru suffers damages from the earthquake. In 1872, the penny postcard approved by Congress. In 1896, the first time a car was stolen. In 1996, parking meters established and enforced. Your Chinese zodiac, the horse. The Chinese horse zodiac sign is driven to the horizon, mane flying and hooves forever pounding, new turf. They are not content in the lands they know, or what is within their eyes' gaze. They are forever tumultuous, never satisfied being under the thumb of another. They constantly reaching beyond who and what they are, and they are always hungry for new experiences and new stretches of land. The Chinese horoscope personality is forever the extroverted, always in the limelight and always actively galloping towards his dreams. And once the horse has attached himself to a dream, he will carry it through to its completion, no matter what he has to trample to get there. The scope of his dreams is somewhat different, though. The Chinese zodiac horse can push past any kind of boundaries to get in their way. They are utterly unstoppable in these situations. They are most comfortable in those areas where there's new ground to explore and new experiences to have. The horse traits show that they don't dwell on the past because the past is another country where they have already been to. They beat their path, driven by their sense of independence, which requires them to remain free of movement, thoughts, and action. So those born in the horse years are optimistic and enthusiastic and always noticeable in a crowd. They live deeply within the realms of their dreams, always figuring out how to move them forward. They are utterly trustworthy no matter the circumstances and will be amongst the most loyal of friends. They speak openly and honestly, and you will always know what the horse is thinking. The Chinese horse zodiac's greatest strength is also their greatest weakness. They are not only most comfortable in new horizons, but also compelled to seek them out. This means they never settled for one thing, always wanting to charge forward over new frontiers and horizons. The horse sign tends to make tempestuous children rebel against authority, and they carve their way in their face of their parents' authority. So sleepless nights is a problem for them, as they're always afraid of the next great adventure they may miss. There is a tendency to selfishness when present. They do not attempt to hide from those around them. The Chinese horse star sign, when dedicated to a job, will complete it with a large amount of competence. Their preference for being on the road makes them an excellent journalist. Anything that keeps horse moving from scene to scene. The horse zodiac likes being on the cutting edge of things as well, and research suits them well if they can sink their teeth into it. That which is rot will drive them mad, but if there are discoveries to be made, they will be in their element. Their biggest failure is that they are deeply independent. Being under the thumb of another is a bad place for them to operate. The horse characteristics shows that they can be a good leader, especially if the group they are in charge of is breaking new ground. They are also the kind of people who would be excellent in leading military troops, as their capacity for leadership is bravery are unparalleled. Whatever the case, you will not find this boss riding a desk, but out trying to make advantages in whatever work they do. The horse can be served exceptionally well being out in the field of drumming up new leads in business. Another place they are well suited to be in is to be the face of politics. As Chinese astrology says that the horse sign can make a magnificent companion as a co-worker. They are excellent with points of translations. They are also the person to have by your side in jobs that include high levels of danger and public service. The heroic nature of the Chinese zodiac horse will have him charging into fires as a fireman or serving the people of his city as a police officer. He won't end up being amongst the ranks for long, but will aspire to advance through the ranks of and has a particular aspirations for honor. The horse is decidedly career oriented. They will stick their through their work for the long haul once they decide on their place. The Chinese horse relationship with money is largely incidental. While it's certainly important to their desired life of travel and seeking new horizons, is not something that drives them. It just allows the horse to follow their drive. They will naturally find themselves in better and better paying positions. 3:31 p.m. on my alarm. Are you ready to experiment with new emotions? However, if money is the only thing to be gained by moving up, or if the horse is tied to a desk, he won't make that move just to get the money. Those born in the year of the horse don't tend to be tied to tie themselves into long-term relationships, not due to a fear of commitment, but instead a fear of being insecure or dissatisfied. So they are drawn to those men and women who can help build their self-confidence. All that they display on the outside, they are prone to deep insecurities. The horseman or horsewoman cannot expect to quit flirting or bits of indiscretions just because they are taken, but they can be expected to show complete candor about it. Don't expect to bind down a horse in marriage easily. Marriage is a necessary evil standing in the way of real love. They are deeply independent, and this will run on through even when you manage to get them bound down. So the Chinese zodiac horse people approach love with the same passion they approach anything else. They would give themselves over to it fully and completely and look for a deeply sensual partner in return. Oddly, they are attracted to modesty, though they are quite romantic and passionate. This horse will display an abundance of endurance and patience that tends to dominate and keep the relationship spicy. The years of the horse: February 15, 1942 to February 4th, 1943, February 3rd, 1954 to January 23rd, 1955, and January 21st, 1966 to February 8th, 1967, February 7th, 1978 to January 27th, 1979, January 27th, 1990 to February 14th, 1991, February 12th, 2002 to January 31st, 2003, January 31st, 2014 to February 18th, 2015, February 17th, 2026 to February 5th, 2027, February 4th, 2038 to January 23rd, 2039.
Those who correlate know the world ain't kick. Jail bars ain't go kicks. Those who fake they break. When they beat their 400-pound mate, if I can.
Your ruling planet is Mercury, which stands for thought, the ability to perceive things, and intellect. The twins is the symbol for the Gemini's zodiac sign. Your birthday tarot card is Strength. This card symbolizes courage, stamina, willpower, and endurance.
Gun blast, think fast, I think I'm hit. My girl pinched my lips to see if I still exist. I think not. I'll send a letter to my friends. A born again hooligan, only to be king again. Ready or not, here I come.
This Strength tarot card represents two sides of its name. With this card present, you know that your life is under the influence of strength. How it applies because the most important of all aspects. In strength, our challenges become opportunities. They become stepping stones on our climb to our goals. In its reverse, it seems hopeless, and every molehill becomes a mountain. Let's read on more about this popular Rider-Waite Major Arcana Tarot card. Strength. The tarot card meaning, and one of the most blatantly obvious, is in the tarot. It burdens with ease, controlled with difficulty, anger turned to energy to solve a problem. And when this card is present, you will find that your life is likely a little more handled than it has been, and you feel safe in your position in life. Things are in hand. The past events. You have been standing in a position of strength in this past period, using all your obstacles as tools. Your morale has been kept up, and you've had faith in yourself. Now it is time for the next step. The challenges overcome. Where do you go from here? To put it simple, you've got this. Your current situation by sheer force will is under control. Even your frustrations serve to fuel your fire to complete the task and succeed against all odds. Don't let it get to your head, and you'll make it through this. The future events. Your mind dwells on a future challenge. You have great concern if the situation will be beyond you. Fear not. You have the tools to succeed at this task, and if you keep your wits about you, you will come out of it successfully. In reverse, strength inverted is weakness and a clouded vision. Every small obstacle becomes seemingly insurmountable, and the anger that could have fueled your forward motion instead becomes powerless. Your actions are futile. Nothing seems possible, and every way you turn is strewn with tacks to impede your progress. You've been feeling defeated, exhausted, and without hope in the face of the challenges you face. It would help if you lifted your head, as this attitude has been nothing but a barrier to you. This is time, thankfully, coming to an end, but you may find yourself back here if you don't realign your thinking. The present events. Exhausted, defeated, and beaten down by time and opposition. Your current circumstances are not as hopeless as they seem, but they will remain that hopeless if you don't rise to the challenge. The fuel of fires of your motivation with your frustration, with your anger. You can power over what stands in your way and turn this path away from loss using this driver. The future events. The situation that is coming at you seems large, a mountain incapable of being challenged. Cut it down to small pieces, set up the bunker, and use it to power through all that stands in your way. While you are afraid of what stands in your way, you can manage it. If you meet it with confidence, can't say nothing, but let's go. If you meet it with confidence, attitude is everything. Time to tune up yours. So bear with me.
What we're gonna do now is go back.
Everyone
who sells Do We Buy Ugly Houses has a story.
The associated colors for the meditation. For the strength card is red for strength and ambition. This tarot meditation, using the strength card upright, will focus on confidence and power and ability to overcome obstacles. As you set up the red cloth with its candle and lay out the card, make sure your circumstances are as conducive to confidence as possible. Inspiring music can be played to put you into the right mindset. As you settle into your meditation, you will see yourself standing at the beginning of a path within your mind. You plan to traverse this and head forward to accomplish your goal and reach your ultimate goal. You set forth, striding confidently on your way, knowing you will reach your goal. Almost immediately, the rain starts to fall. But this is no greater matter. You think. You take off your hat and enjoy the fresh rain water on your head, cooling you as you journey. The rain continues to pour, and you hear the distant roll of thunder, but still you tread on. Little water, you think. As you continue walking, you see tree branches and such beginning to fall in the rising wind. Grateful for the gift, you pick up one and use it as a walking stick to check the depths of the puddles in the road. And as you prop to help you traverse the more difficult debris that has fallen across the road, further on you come across a river that has swollen and taken out the bridge. The water has eaten away at the shore. Looking at this momentarily, you realize a tree nearing to fall over. Most of its roots exposed. Placing your walking stick in it as a lever, you topple the tree and it falls across the river, creating a bridge. And with a jaunty smile at your cleverness, you stand and head to cross the river on the log. You walk across, your handy walking stick serving to steady you as it rocks gently to the river. Hopping down on the other side, you look back across the river, grateful to have successfully traversed the difficulty here. You look ahead, knowing that whatever challenges you face, you can turn them into new opportunities. Nothing is beyond your grasp, and your goal is easily within reach for a certain value of easily. It is, however, an eventuality, not a maybe. It's just a matter of time. Confident in your journey, you head forward to your eventual prize. As you come out of the tarot meditation, carry this feeling of confidence with you, the feeling of knowing how to proceed and all you need to do at this point. Record whatever seems significant from your journey, anything that seems personal to you. Know that so long as you believe it, you can achieve it. That's what the Strength Tarot meditation is all about. The associated colors for the meditation in the reverse position are gray for futility, apathy. The Strength Tarot card reverse represents not just weakness, but in some ways hopelessness. This tarot meditation on the Strength card reverse will focus on fear, despair, and futility of effort. It shows the desperate panic state that arises when one is letting every molehill become a mountain. Lay the gray cloth out and candle at its top, and place the Strength card in front of you inverted. As you begin to meditate, let a certain feeling of hopelessness crawl into your bones and let yourself find the mindset of those who see everything as hopeless, every little setback as a tragedy. You will find yourself standing at the beginning of a road traveled through the woods. The day is bright and clear, and your destination lies on the other side of the forest ahead. It seems so far, though, and the day is hot, so perhaps you should wait until later. Time passes and the heat has begun to dissipate. So you move from beneath the tree you've taken shelter under and begin walking down the road. On your trip, you take up a pebble in your shoe. It is uncomfortable and slows you down a great deal, but taking it out is a difficult task, so you suffer on, slowed down. Eventually, it became too much to bear, and you sit down once your foot feels less tortured and prepare to leave again. Then it starts to rain, and you find yourself looking at your empty cup, wishing it were full with the same water. What irony to suffer while the rain falls from the sky and water runs everywhere. You wait, more time passing until the rain stops. You then stand and continue on your way, trudging through the mud, stepping over the branches that fell on the road during the rainstorm. And luckily, the wet mud that gets into your shoes dislodges the stone. How thankful that is. But you find yourself continuously slowed by the debris in your way until finally you come to a bridge crossing the river. There are bits of boards and debris lying about in a narrow gap in the bridge. How are you to cross this bridge when it's not complete? Your frustration overcomes you and you sit down and weep. So it is here and your journey ends. When you come out of this tarot meditation, let go of the feeling of hopelessness and think about what you have seen and learned, stopped every step of the way by issues that could easily have been overcome by an interpret mind and a little determination. Are there lessons for you in this? Mark in your journal what seems significant and remember to try to see every way around an obstacle before letting it stop your progress. next tarot card, it comes from the minor arcana card, the Nine of Swords. Keyword: noia, nightmares, disruption, pestering, rumors, anguish, mentally unstable. The subject in this card is plagued with nightmares and wants to make them stop. The Nine of Blades card points to the toxic patterns of others and the feeling of being provoked to the point of hysteria. This card is a warning about what can happen to our mental state when we allow the opinions of others to disrupt our equilibrium. It may be advisable to take time away from lingering concerns, perhaps by engaging in recreational distraction or catching up on overdue rest. Return to the problem with a clear mind in order to be strategic instead of reactive. The next card is the King of Swords. Keywords: prudence, insensitive, rigidity, influential, abrasive, candid, sincere, and harsh. The King of Blades sits on his throne on high. He is in command of nature and speaks with the voice of truth, and ravens and swallows gather before him. The King of Blades renders his judgment with scrutiny and wisdom. The king has his sword pointed downwards, indicating that he knows when to hold his tongue and when the appropriate time is for speech. So each of his words is deliberate. The swallows and ravens indicate life and death, and the king's understanding of the impact of his decisions. Your birthday compatibility. Happy birthday, Gemini. You are most compatible with people born under the zodiac with Aries. This will be a relationship full of promising understanding. You are not compatible with people born under the zodiac sign of Taurus. This relationship between two opposites will be confusing and stubborn. Your lucky numbers are 3 and 8. This number, 3, stands for creativity, imagination, art, and talent. The number 8 stands for power, money, business, and authority. Your lucky colors are red and blue. Red is an intense color that has a substantial effect on our feelings, emotions, courage, and anger. In blue, this color signifies freedom, dynamism, strength, and serenity. Your lucky days are Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday is a day ruled by Mercury and symbolizes excellent abilities, versatility, and expression of ideas. Saturday is the day ruled by Saturn and signifies strength, patience, perseverance, and courage. Agate is your healing gemstone that makes you an active person and reduces the ill effects of stress. The ideal zodiac birthday gift for people born on June 8th: tickets for a cruise for the Gemini man and a pair of stylish moccasins for the woman. The June 8th birthday horoscope predicts that you like practical gifts. And that has been your birthday personality report reading for you today, Gemini. The day of the influential, I keep forgetting that. Individualism, strength, horse, personality, meaning, and meditation. I have a song that I'm going to play. Hawaii by Tati.
I got the beats. Splash. Hawaii, yeah. Oh, I think he like me. I paper chased and vanish. Put the splash on and make your girlfriend panic. We live in the projects and I live in fucking mansions. Bitch, I'm up and stuck in the air, no landing. Splash, splash, splash. Hawaii, yeah. Wetty like spaghetti shit. Make you want to try me. Splash, splash, splash. Hawaii, yeah. Straight juicy fruit. Oh, I think he like me. Oh. Bitch, oh, I think he like me. Got him in my DM, say he wanna fucking wife me. Bought his ass a ticket first class to Hawaii. Got a thirsty nigga going deep sea diving. Splash, this splash, Hawaii, yeah. Straight juicy fruit, make you want to try me. Splash, splish, splash, Hawaii, yeah. Oh, I think he like me. I am not a side piece. I'm a fucking dime piece. Bitch, I'm number one and you can never fucking hide me. Fuck around and find out how my dark fucking side be. She's so fucking ready. Splish, splash, Hawaii. Holy damn, holy bitch. Oh, I think he like me. Stay up in my DM, say you wanna fucking wife me. Bought his ass a ticket first class to Hawaii. Got a thirsty nigga going deep sea diving. Splash. Splash, splash, Hawaii, yeah. Oh, I think he like me. Splash, 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 Hawaii, yeah. Straight
Wow.
juicy fruit, make you want to try me.